Hello, Vicky, Retro Queen Bee Art. Let's be busy in art. How's everyone doing today? Well, I hope you're having a great time, and we are going to make sure, that our live video is going on Instagram. I think it is. It looks good. Last time, I completely forgot about you, Instagram. I'm so sorry. Hi, Debbie Sue. Welcome. Welcome. I'm setting. Last time I forgot about Instagram. I just completely forgot about it. Isn't that weird? I don't know how I did it. But they're set up now today. So that's good. Simple Debbie Sue. There she is. You're so wonderful. I love your short stories and poems. Just love them. So Debbie Sue here, she has a wonderful channel. Go and check it out. Her stories, I don't know where she got her ability to write, but it's probably a gift from God. She writes beautiful stories and short stories and poems. So I would suggest that you go over there and see what you can find. Well, I have a show prepared. Well, kind of, I kind of do by the seat of my plants, too. I'm hoping it all works out. So we'll see. We'll see. I have not done gel printing for a very long time. And I thought, gosh, it's time for me to do it. And I'm thinking about doing a couple books for Christmas. And so I'm going to be refurbishing them, tearing them apart. We'll tear them apart today. They're two little golden books. Oh, good, Debbie. Debbie's looking forward for today. I got some cool announcements, too, to show you. Let's see. I am going to put on just and I already put a dent in my fingernail polish, but I'm just going to put on kind of like a beeswax, a plain lip moisturizer for my lips, because my nails, look at the color of them. I thought, do my nails need to be, hopefully you can see them all, match my lips? Well, red doesn't match. So I'm like, oh no, okay. So I'm just going to moisten my lips today before I talk. And this is where I enjoy everyone to join the lipstick club. And what it means is basically just remember to like, subscribe, and share my live show today. That would be wonderful. All right. So we're going to go to the table today. I don't have anything set up in my screens. So we are just going to go to the table. I got to show you what I got this week, right? Very important. Let's see. Let me try to put the comments there. Trying to just reorganize the screen a little. This material, oh, I just saw it and I got, oh, I gotta get it. It is very vintage upholstery fabric, and you can tell by the back of it. And I'm going to go ahead and wash it. It does have a few little dark stuff in there. It doesn't smell bad, though. Doesn't smell bad at all. But I will wash it before I use it for covers, for pages. But I used, this upholstery, I got 2 pieces. It's just perfect for junk journaling, doing covers, and probably mostly a cover because it's pretty thick. And I love vintage things. I used to do vintage shows. We had this huge trailer with a truck, and we would go and do vintage shows all over Washington State and stay in hotels sometimes, and it was fun. It was fun, but the problem was that Sean and I became so physically unable to do it. We kind of got, well, COVID hit, and then we kind of got sick during COVID, not with COVID, but other things. And so we decided, well, we're not going to do any more vintage shows. I also had some shops in the mall market kind of thing, a booth, I should say, and sold vintage there. And then I also used to do art, for my vintage stuff that I sold. All right, next thing. I'm going to show you some gel prints that I have done in the past. Now, there's no guarantee, that they'll look like this today, and I'm probably not going to go so extreme into, I don't know, I'm thinking of being a separate, I don't know what I'm thinking. So this will come off the plate like this. And this particular paper is a grocery sack paper. So that is one. I'm just, see, I just ripped that one because these can be with old paper. Now I would just put a tape piece in there, and it might have been ripped. Oh, it was ripped before. See, just an old book. Let's put a paper. I better do that now so it doesn't get too much off base. So basically, you're not going to really see it, and I'll probably even decorate over it. So these are for base pages. So this is also a gel print. I've pulled a bunch of papers out to try. Well, you kind of have to experiment that I haven't tried before. And I'm going to try to use Christmas colors to kind of match these books so I can have some background papers for the books. I saw some really pretty Italian paper. Oh my God, Christmas Italian paper. Oh my gosh, it was so pretty. But then when I went to, see how much it all was with the shipping, I'm like, oh, I better double think this, because it was like $15 for 2 sheets of paper. I mean, that's kind of expensive. Can you hear me okay, Debbie? I hope you can. It looks like my microphone's working good. Okay, and then this is a gel print on old paper. I did leaves. And gosh, you can see butterfly. I don't know if you can see them. So there's some butterflies in there, but all this is gel printed. I don't think we're going to be that fancy today, but I just want to give you a little idea about what I've done in the past. And let's see, this is just a plain. This is another fancy, I added, after the gel printing, I added these, and I think I will probably add some of that fancy stuff for the Christmas. It's embossing, and I added little, I guess they're sequins. Just make it kind of glittery there. And I might have went over the flowers here with some gold paint, I think, to have them. Let's see, I don't know if you can see them or not. So this is old paper. I wasn't sure how it's going to turn out, but I think it turned out okay. It's kind of pretty. And these papers, I also, not all of them, but some of them I scanned and put in my store in Ko-fi. So I'll add that in the description in case you want them. But I think what I did is I added this and I added this. I added this, and I might have added, and I added this paint. So this originally was a jelly print, and then I added things on top of here. Painted some flowers. And this was a semic writing off a jelly print. All right. A semic writing is just meaning it's gobbledygook writing. And this is off, well, I do want to make some grocery sack because I like to put them in my journal. All right. And then this again, oh. So I left that free off the old paper, and then I just did this on the jelly print. We're going to try to do some, but see, I really like this too, where, you know, we're going to do green and red, and we'll have some of this too. And this is old paper as well. That's a C thing. I looked at this one because it's red. Well, it's kind of orangey. This is old paper again. But not quite Christmassy. Not Christmassy enough for me. And here's some more I had done on the jelly print area. Old paper. These are old papers. I found these in my stash. This is a paper sack. Paper sack. They kind of come out too. Really cool looking. And this is, oh, this is just wallpaper. I'm not sure why I have that in here. I guess I just stuck it in here. And this is also from my jelly print. But we're going to do a different, kind of a different style today. But just to give you an idea, some of my, like this is white, and some red and green would look pretty on that, right? And swirls. And then this is pink. So we'll see what we come up today with. Yeah, some of these, not all of these, I have in my coffee shop because I like to, and I've used them for collaging. All right. Now, this is my book. I was trying, you know, I don't care if this happens or not. But some people, they like to keep this, and it doesn't always work for me. And I don't always have the patience. But how to get this off here, we're going to do the nutcracker. Oh, I already pulled that off. I just used some water. So this is glue. Oh, I got to show you. I have done one of these books in the past. I'll get that out next. Wow. See, I just have a hard time getting it up. I don't know, and I don't have the patience. And I don't use this anyway, because I like to decorate I like to put a really pretty, I'll show you what I did on my other book. And the other book I did for a project when I was on a designing team. So I've got some of it, which I'll let dry here. I just put water to kind of melt the glue. I probably put too much water. And I've got this one here. But what I'll do is I'll use them. I got it kind of wet, Vicky. I'll use them, you know, when I decorate. So this is an older book. I'm going to do this one too, The Cat That Climbed the Christmas Tree. I'm not really a cat person, but I tell you, this book is cute. So I'm just going to, I haven't checked this one. I'm just going to put a little bit of water here. Watch me put a lot. To see how much of this gold I can save. There might be a different way, but I just don't have patience to deal with this. And it's not important to me. Now, some people, oh gosh, they have to have this perfectly restored and with a bunch of stuff in it. But you know me, I like to be messy with my art. Yeah, this is coming up a little bit. I can see it right there. So we'll just kind of let that soak, and I'll show you the one that I've done for the design team that I was on. This is my jewelry and my little square thingies with flowers and a dragonfly and a tree. Because this book was Blessings from Above. It's a golden book. But see, this is what I like. I like to find something really cool to put as the spine. And of course, it's really chunky. So I made this for the design team, and then I would do her digitals in here. And so these are her digitals, all her digitals. Let's see, Guns Run, I think her name is Guns Run. She was from Germany. And after I did this, I dropped out of the design team, and I thought, I've been on 2 design teams now for 2 years, and I wanted to go on my own. I thought, I'm ready now to go on my own. And so I started Instagram, though, first, because I was making these pretty design team things, and then December Amber, I would do that, and some other little projects, and I thought, well, my things look so cool, I'm just going to, start Instagram. I thought they were, so I wanted to show them off. So now these are all her digitals, and so I made a belly band here, her owl, but then I punched a bunch of dots in her owl, and then I used, these are all her digitals, and then here I think I made, this is a book, yeah. Now this is my jelly print paper that I have there, but these are all her digitals here. And then I made this little book out of, what did I use here? I think I used, garbage, not garbage. It was a sack, but it had these little green things on it. And then this was the belly band that I had made and used some here. And see, you can see right here, I used a piece of the, if I need to get closer. Let's see, let's try to get a little closer. Let's see, do I want, always, yeah. Okay. That might be better, a little closer. Yeah. So I made this book. These are all her digitals. I think this is not, I did mix it with some old paper, but it's just a lady's book. And see, I added little pockets here. Oh, I put, it is graceful to show your fashion in detail, delight. Oh, that was another thing, is in these days, if you didn't have perfect posture, they thought you were sick. Oh my gosh. So I did add some of my papers to her digitals. But anyway, so this is a lady's book that I did. Let's see if I wrote anything here. Oh, I did. Oh, like certain outdoor games the women couldn't play, like hockey, they couldn't stoop. and because it wasn't good posture, and men liked good posture. My gosh, we've come a long way. They had to have gracefulness, but their duties were like needlework, reading, writing, wearing corsets. Boy, we've come a long way. Anyway, it was fun making this little journal and reading about how women had to live in the olden days. And think I'm just, I'm not going to take too much time here, but it's kind of fun. Oh, and I did add a picture of the Lord here and put a curtain over there. I don't know, I added, this is a little leaf here with a clip. But I kind of want to show you how, here's my experience. I took the photo of a beautiful rhododendron in full bloom, pretty to look at. It was at Snohomish Senior Center after I finished a chair yoga class. And that was in 2024, a couple years ago. So you can also see you can use photos. There's another one in your journals. Okay, the city. Okay, so this is. So then I do use the paper, like this is part of the book. You have the kangaroo looking at these eggs and the birds. And then the story, I kept this story going in the book. Oh, and I painted those. I forgot I painted those. Those are fun to paint. Let's see, I did all kinds of stuff in here. I'm not sure if I wrote everywhere. Got a pretty angel. So I've added some of my papers to her digitals. Like the music paper I added. She had an angel. She had angels. I think I added that. So it's kind of my paper. Now this is her paper in the background. So it's a combination of her paper and my paper. I gotta see this tag. Can I get it out? Oh my gosh. It's stuck in there. It hasn't been out. Oh, this is before I found out that I could wax these things. So I could wax this and then it won't. Let's make sure I don't rip anything. I don't think I will. This is a huge pocket made out of a grocery sack. Oh, isn't that cute? So she had these whimsical digitals of kids. And then I just, oh, I did write on here. Oh, it's just about fabrics of your being. Not really, just by Carol Osborne, The Art of Resilience. Oh, I must have wanting to be resilient. That's what this is all about. Me being resilient. And I kind of thought about this kangaroo being resilient as I went through this story. But this is, you kind of get an idea. Except instead of using her digitals, I'm going to be using my own art. So these are butterflies. That's a little tip-in. These, oh yeah, and I made this. Oh, isn't that cute? I just made a little, that just fits in there. I could use some oil on these pages so they don't stick. I discovered that before. Oh, and here's Frida. She had a Frida. And the old ladies. Love old ladies. Well, anyway, you get an idea on this book. I saved the story. And, oh my gosh. These are my dried flowers that I laminated. Oh, it's kind of fun to go through these. I haven't been through this for a long time. Put an old postcard there. So I will save the story, and you just kind of get an idea of what I do for journals. I don't know, this is a couple years ago, so my style might change. And these are just, oh, I did these like with the little things, so they're, I got a picture of an owl on that one. All right. And so I like, so I probably, like what I was saying, I'll probably use these when I do the book for decorating. Now, I just put this rubber band on this, and it keeps it nice. That's my pretty bow. Now, this is mine, and so, of course, if you like a pretty bow, you can do that with the ribbon, right, and tie it around. But for my purposes and my journal, I just put a black, nice rubber band around it. All right, so that's that. Now let's see how this one turned out. I can't guarantee how much I can save. Oh, see, I just don't have the patience. Ugh. This is just a little too tedious for me. I don't know why. It's just like, who wants to take this stuff off? And you can see that it's not wanting to come off very easily. And then when I wet the book, I'm thinking, well, I'm going to get it wet. And is it going to be able to tolerate it, right? How much wet? This one's an older book. I don't see. Let's see. Well, it's 1992. It's older. So I will keep this story, but I'll add pages. And this one, I think these two, the Nutcracker one, I'm kind of getting into the theme of Nutcracker. I ordered some molds so I can create some figurines in the book. And ballerinas. This cat one, we can go really Christmassy, like, you know, with this one. I mean, you know, the Nutcracker, see how that, I don't know. This is bugging me. I don't want to be here all day. This is how I do. Every time, with the other one, I said, forget it. I am not going to mess with it. And I might not with this one either, because it's breaking my nails. It's just really glued on there tightly. And the water is not melting the glue. And I don't want to ruin the book right there. So it's like, oh, I don't even know if I can get this one off. We'll see. Even if I can get a little tiny piece of it. Oh, it's not. Look, a little tiny piece of it. Let's see if we can get it going right here. Maybe, maybe. It's a maybe. I've got a little tiny piece going. Oh my gosh. Water worked a little bit here. See, now I don't mind if it goes like this quickly. But when I get stuck here, because the water didn't melt the glue, I'm just going to tear it apart from that in the center. Oh, I got a piece of it. I've got to take it off because see these staples? We got to get to those staples. I don't know. Some of the ladies, they can get this off perfectly. And they, you know, you could try. You can watch some other people on the Facebook, on not Facebook, YouTube. Okay, let's see if I can take this without taking the cover. Here we go. It looks like all right. Well, water always melts glue. And that's how I do my boxes when I want some cardboard. I just put them in hot water in my deep sink. And I just melt the glue away. And of course I'm stuck with really wet cardboard. So you need a place where it can dry. See, I shouldn't do that. That's a little. See, there's like a big thing of glue on it there. I think this is just going to. Oh, okay. Let's just pull it off, Vicky style. Vicky style. I got some of it. Hey. But I'll use it inside. Oh gosh, I still have to take that off because I cannot see. So is this wanting to take one cardboard off? Let's see here. So where are those staplers? They're still hidden under there. They're hidden. I'm really chipping my nail. It's not that strong to handle what I'm doing. Okay. Where? Oh, here's the, is that where the staple is? Okay, there's one staple. So the staple is hiding under here. Somewhere. Pooh. I don't want to add any more water. So let's, where's that staple? So here's one staple here and one staple here. So that's staple. Oh, and I don't want to, it's about right here. I'm just curious. I'm thinking, I just want to get to that staple. Will this work? Yeah, it works. And there's the staple. Better than my nails. Okay. All right. Now, oh, I forgot that I need my staple. If not, I can use the scissors. Dang. We'll check in here, see if my staple remover is in here. If it's not, then what'll happen is we'll have to do it by the scissors. I have no idea where my... If I didn't plan for it, right? I didn't plan for it. So we're going to go to the back of the book. Let's see if these... Oh, I do have some pliers, but usually these will come up. There we go. Okay, now where's the other one? Ooh, that one's hiding right there. Okay, then I'm just going to, oh, don't want to hurt myself. I better do it this way, right? For safety. Upsy daisy, there you go. Okay, and then, where's that one? It's hiding. I thought I had it. There it is. It's blending in with the book. I guess I could tape this back on if I tear it. Ah. So I want to get that old staple out of there. There's one side. I do have, I probably have going to use it. Okay, let's try this one first. I've got something I can pull that out with. I'm holding on to it so I don't pull this off the cover. I'm trying not to anyway. As we get the staple going out of there. At least to where, well, let's try that other thing. I've got a tool here, I think might work. I think that is wire cutters. All right. My staple remover might not have, might not have worked. Okay. Ugh. I think I got that one. Got that one too. All right. So this book is coming apart. And usually it has these papers. See, I'm just going to kind of keep the story in there. So what I will do is add papers between the story. And I can't remember if there's 2 or 3 of these. I guess there's going to be 2 in this book. It's so cute. I love the coloring. It even has an angel, so we can do an angel. And we can do snow sledding. This is going to be a fun one to do for during Christmas, you know. All right. Okay, so that's it. The book is apart. And that's how you know, would take this book apart. So you can do it, your thing with it. All right, now we got to get this one. It shouldn't be, still kind of wet too. I think I put too much water on this one, but you know, maybe these will be easier. I don't know, because they're kind of thick. They're kind of thick in there. I'll get these, oops, too thick. I'll get these staples out and get the book apart, and then I'll check my comments and see what you guys have been up to. And I'm going to kind of hold, because I got this wet and I don't want it to tear apart here. I mean, I could if the worst thing would happen. Let's see, you have to kind of make sure you get, ow. All right, Vicky, that wasn't safe. Did I get blood? No, I don't see it anyway. Try to be safe. Don't do what Vicky does. Oh, I did get blood. Look at that. All right. So I'm just going to... Don't do what Vicky does, okay? Try to use your safety conscious being, your safety being. I'm trying to get under that. Come on, baby. Oh, poo. Let's go to the other one. You guys are probably, Vicky, careful, careful. You're going to get your finger. Of course. Do you think I listen? No. Okay. Come on. Oops, see, there I go again. I don't know. I get it. Oh, come on. Get under there. Jeez. I don't know. Let's try this. Maybe we could do it this way. Let's see if I can get that one. Go that way, right? Should be outward. Gosh, it's just like it being so stubborn like the other one. I think I got it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, I did one there too. Oh my gosh, don't do what Vicky does. You're probably like sweating in your shoes. I'm sorry guys. I didn't mean to do that, to show you that I can be very accident prone. The problem is I didn't want to wait till this is dry to take these out. So I'm trying. Oh, brother. Okay. See, this is going to come off, or at least that's why I got it wet to save. But you know what? I'm just going to maybe peel this off, and it might be better in the long run to see what I'm doing. Does this have any... Oh, oops. This one's a stinker. You guys might have a better way to do this than Vicky. So I'm going to suggest you might not want to do your staple remover the way Vicky does it, because it's a little bit dangerous on the fingers, right? There we go. Gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, now here comes the strength. Oh shit, there I go again. Gosh, Vicky. Okay, come on. Well, now you know how hard it is to get these darn staples out of here for some of these books. And I have to use my strength. You might have a husband. My husband isn't here, and I didn't ask him to help me with this, but there's one. What is that? Oh. What happened there? Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, so, oh no, I can still feel that in there. Okay. Now where did this one go? Oh, that one came out. Let's try to get this one out by this way. Oh, it came out. I don't know. I'll probably have... Oh, praise the Lord. Okay, so this is... I'm going to just let this dry. And then I'm going to put a binding on it. Oh. Well, that was something. I hope I didn't scare you guys too much. Oh, this could be a dangerous habit. Taking those are hard to take out those staples. Okay, so, but we have, see, and I have to cover all this. That's fine. No big deal. All right. So let's, now, does this have one or two signatures? Oh, it has two and not three. Okay, I thought some of them had three, but I might be wrong. So this is going to be the story. So the colors we can use is something, I could even use a pink and a green. They use blue, purple, gosh, a range of colors. Red, there's red. Gosh, you can almost use any color, huh? Okay. Oh, glad I did that. Bleeding has stopped, I think. All right. 2 books ready to go. All right. I kind of want to light, because I'm going to put my gel plate here. Now you're going to look at my gel plate and you're going to say, oh my gosh, because I left it dirty. I left it dirty. All right. Put you away. And I'm probably going to want to take, do I want it that much? Probably about right there, maybe. Right. I'm hoping it's going to, I haven't tried it on a mat before. But I left my gel plate dirty. I don't know if you know her, Darcy Sanders. She says to leave your plate dirty, so I did. So we'll see what happens here. I gotta get it out of this container. There we go. Oh, I got both sides dirty. Okay, so a jelly plate is like this. It's jelly. Let's see where I'm going to put this. I'll put it over here on the shelf. Okay. So this is the clean side, apparently, but I don't know which side is which. I think this will be fine because it's not going to move anywhere. Let's see, make sure we're more in focus there. So I'm going to try to get this stuff off by using a white. Hopefully it'll work. I just wanted to try it. I usually do not leave my jelly plates dirty, but I wanted to try it because I heard Darcy say it, and I said, well, I'm going to try it. So can everybody see well? Let's check the comments. Oh, I have 5 likes. Hi, Jersey. So glad to see you. I have not been paying attention. Oh, yes, the butterflies are pretty. That's so pretty. Ivy Pearl is here. Clever Swirl. There's Ivy Pearl. Hello. Glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. And here's Jersey. She's a sweetheart too. Your nails are nice. Thank you. I don't know how long they'll last though. I just poked some, I made some holes in them. Or cracks, you know, from trying to get the book apart. Oh, thank you, Jersey. That's a lovely journal. You don't seem to be minding the chat. I'll stop by another time. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ivy. Yeah, I just said I would do the chat after I took away the books. I mean, after I tore the books apart. God, what am I thinking? Yeah, Debbie, I need a first aid kit by me. That's a good one, Debbie. Good one, good one. I know, Debbie, I'm sorry. But those staples are hard to take apart, and you need a lot of strength. All right, so let's see what we got going on Instagram. I've got to see the area here. I got to, where, did I, oh, poo. There's always something. I have to go live. I didn't push to go live, but, so they didn't see all of it. That's okay. They'll see the gel printing. Oh, I can't believe I do that. I did. Hi guys on Instagram. I forgot to push the go live button on Instagram. I thought I was going to be perfect this time. Liz, thank you for joining. You will see, you won't see me tearing apart the books, but you, the golden books, but you can get the restream on my Ko-fi shop. I have it in my blog. Hi, you can stare at. Let me think. Trying to think of your real name. Peggy? Penny. Sorry. Sue, that's right. Sue. Sorry, Sue. My memory sometimes isn't too good. Just isn't too good. Thank you for joining, Heckman. Take that screen off. We don't need two screens. All right. I know I probably would have made you nervous watching me take out the staples in the golden books, but because I did it, I stabbed my fingers a couple times. Oh dear. I'm glad you're all there. You can hear me. I have a dirty gel plate. Now, I will look up periodically at the comments, but I am going to be working on the gel plate. A comment from Debbie Sue when I was taking the Simple Debbie Sue, I think you need a first aid kit. Hi, Tara Baby. Hi, Dan. Glad you all can come in. Oh, great crowd from Instagram today. Just like YouTube, I got a great crowd there too. All right, so let's see what we're going to do here. Put my mouse away over there. How about that? So it'll be out of the way. I need some white paint, so let's see if I can get some. I got this. I need a more opaque, a thicker paint. This is transparent mixing white. Let's see, maybe this white will transparent. Oh, that's another transparent. I tend to get a lot of transparent paints. I have no reason why. I guess I could use brown. Here's an opaque. I don't know if I have any white in here. Oh, I might. This might be my opaque. Yep. Yep. Let's see if how much of this I can clean my plate a little bit before we start, because does it matter? I don't know. Does it matter? Probably not. I am going to probably start off. I'm picking my paper. Maybe just with this pulls off really nicely. It is the circus paper, and you always want to have the shiny side that you can feel here on top. All right. Oh, it's been so long since I've done this. I miss it because it's really fun to do. So you just take your brayer. We call these brayers. And I am kind of putting it in there to see how much I can, because I really don't want orange, but I might not be able to help it. All right, putting that there. Right, and I'm just going to put this on top of the plate the best I can. And then I take my fingers and I go like this. And then I go like this, just to try to get that to absorb. As much as it can. And I may have to have it sit on here sometimes. Oh, that's where you want more than one plate, I guess. Yeah. I guess I can bring my 8x10 plate out if I need to wait. Yeah. Okay, so this one, you know what, Also, it's best if you have a little, my climate is very cold. I work in a basement. I'm just going to put a little bit of heat on here. It actually acts a little bit better with a little bit of heat. The cold takes a long time for the paint to grab, right? Alright, it's getting where I think I might like it in a little bit. Getting better. So you just do a light rub on your gel plate. I'm just heating this up a little bit because I'm in a cold climate in the basement of my home. It's all cement down here on the floor. It's great for the summertime, but I do have to do a heater in the winter, and I don't really like, right now it's not that, I guess it's not that hot for me. So let's see. Alright. We're going to see what we got here. And it's sticking. My paper's sticking. Now Darcy told me, I'm Darcy Sanders, work with the sticky plate, work with the dirty plate, but my paper's sticking to the plate. So let's see if I can get this going here. Very dry. It's going though to take so I'm gonna just peel it like this and see what I can get off. And this will be good paper for collage, actually. Okay. Gosh, there's all kinds of stuff on here. Circles, zigzaggies. So if it kind of sticks like mine is, I'm just trying to lift it up. I'm doing this very slow. Oh. It's very dry. My plate is very dry. Interesting. All right. This is this is a paper that does have a lot of strength to it. I don't know, Darcy, if I'll leave my plate dirty again. I'll have to just see this design to see if it's worth it. Of course, I'm talking to Darcy and she's not here. She might be hearing me in the universe. Oh my gosh. Well, it is a pretty pool. a pretty pool. That's just old. That's all that paint that was on there that I left and mixed it with white. But you can see that there's a lot of design in there. Look at all those circles. So this would be a good piece to use for collage. Got a clean plate. All right. I am going to, let's see. I'm just going to take a baby wipe on it. To kind of get those other pieces of paper off of it. Boy, that was a dry pull. I'm not too worried about the edging. And of course the paper will pull up. Just want to make sure I don't have any there we go. So please, if you come into the chat, don't expect me to talk to you all the time because I do need to do the art. And I'll probably welcome you in later. I do check the chat at different parts of the art process where I feel like I can take a break. I don't know, that's how I am with the chat. All right. Okay. So I am just going to start off with a red. And I have a few stencils over here. Now this book I have not used. It's a Christmas book. And it's old. But these are old stencils. And I'm just going to pull them out of the book. Because I don't know how else to use them. Let's see. So red. Let's see. We got a poinsettia. Oh, we got a candle. And a church, which is on red. So I'm just going to like pull these out. And let's see if we have a candy cane. We do, right there. This is from my vintage days. I used to, you know, grab vintage things. I'm just going to I'm going to play with these. I'm not going to do Holy Night, Silent Night tonight. Okay, we're just going to... Oh, shoot. Okay. All right. So let's put red on here. And then, okay, and I just, you know, kind of, you don't want to like get your paint too thick, but you don't want it too thin. And so since I haven't been on the plate for a while, my rhythm might be off a little bit. I just need to get my brayer working here. Okay, now if I want to add, where's green? Some green. haven't been in these for a while. You can tell. So I'm going to add some green in the corners. Maybe right there. Right. And we're just going to kind of like do a Christmas. Oh, I might have added a lot of green. Okay, guys. I haven't done this for a while. Too much paint. I'm gonna just boop, 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 boop. All right. And I don't mind if it's, look at that, it comes out black. Interesting. Okay. So let's get, where's my sacks? Well, I don't have. Okay, this is a piece of paper that's kind of torn, but that's okay. And then you're going to put this on here. I'm just going to do kind of a background. And I'm probably going to get paint all over the place because I am a messy, messy, messy artist. Okay. Do I need to add some heat to this? Probably a little bit. Really, really cool looking. Just keeping that. Okay, I'm going to have to add something to this. Not sure what. I think maybe some white. So I'll stick it over there. Do I want to do white or do I want to do more red? Because it's kind of a deeper red, and I think I got it that way because of the green. So let's just put more red on it. All right. And I'm probably just, I might just kiss it. We'll see how this goes. Okay. Oh, and this is not dried yet, but I'm just gonna, this might be a mistake, not sure, but let's see what it does. And I'm not gonna leave it on too long. It just makes it a little more red. Okay. So there we go. I like that better. Let's see if I can get some more red over here. And then I'm going to put this paper doesn't dry right away like the other paper does. Okay, so let's put some more red over here. I have no idea if I have any left on the plate. Oh, I do. Okay, and let's do a little bit more red here. All right, I think I can use that one. All right. Let's put green. What should we do with green? Maybe some brown, green. I've got some of this maroon color. I want to stay with Christmassy. This is a big plate. Let's put a little bit of white. Okay. We'll see what colors this gives us. Where's my... Yeah, I got to get some background colors before I do the stencils, because I might want to do the stencils on top of the background. Let's see. Do I need paint? I don't know. I don't think so. Okay. And get another paper. Oh, I thought this, I don't know if this is big enough, but I got this paper at the thrift store and I got a whole, so on one side it is kind of this shiny color, and this, oh, they're both shiny. Okay, well, it didn't matter which, I thought one was not. So I'm not going to be able to fit this whole thing, but that's okay. Let's see what we got here. I have no idea if this will pick up the paint or not. I have to try it because I have a whole stack of it. I think I bought it like for $1 at the thrift store. And that's, you know, what we want to try to do is get our papers as much as we can from a thrift store. Sometimes you're lucky and you get really good quality. But when I go to the thrift store, I always look in a particular section where it sells the crafts. Well, thank you, plate. You are working. Even though I left you messy, but I did get a kind of a nice pool from that. Ooh, this is going to be pretty. I'm going to just put a little bit of heat on it because, again, I'm working in a cold environment. Kind of. Kind of coming up on the edging, and then I get my paint, okay, so this one came out like this. Let's get some of the ends with a little more paint. There we go. I'm wondering if I need to add any color to this one. I wonder if we should add some pink. I think pink, kind of a light pink. Okay, let's put that over here. And let's put a, oh, I got a fluorescent pink. I wonder if this will work. This is kind of really liquidy. Oh, I got this green here. Well, we're gonna try this one. I have no idea if it's gonna work, because I don't think I've used these paints yet. This paint is by Daler and Rodney, and I have not used this on a gel plate before. It's a new paint for me. It is liquid though. It's best to, you can use any type of paint on here. So this will be light, which, oh shit. It's a good thing I have my apron on. Oh, sorry about my cussing. Oh. Okay, after I do this, I will look at my comments. I'm really sad that lady left because she didn't feel like I was taking care of the comments. I don't know what she expected. I think, okay, let's put this pink on here. The ends don't want to stay. They want to peel up. So I've got to put them into the... Okay. Put these over here. I got to get to my mouse to see what everybody is doing. I don't have a person assigned to take a moderator of my chat. Maybe that would be good. I don't know, Debbie, if I make you a moderator next time. I think it's kind of easy to get in and... Yes, add pink, Debbie says. So as you can tell, you can never duplicate what you've made on the gel plate. Impossible. Okay, let's see. Whoops. We have some more who joined us in Instagram. We have Try and Yingram and Anakar and Shaklu. I'm not sure if I pronounced your names correctly. Forgive me. And Baby joined. If I can find something in your name that looks easier to say, then I will say that. Thank you for coming and joining me making a paint mess. I am very good at doing that. Okay, so this probably has had enough soaking time. I don't think I'll... Oh no, we don't need it. Well, that's interesting. Looks very Christmassy. Okay. I'm just going to take off the rest of the pink around the corner. Well, we'll let this dry because it's not dry yet. And it's on a different type of paper. Okay. I probably need at least 6 of those. I'll look at my coloring again. Let's see. Gosh, this one we can even use a blue. I can use blue in both of them. Okay, I'm going to make a blue and a green and a white. a blue, a green, and a white. I wonder if I could use my really pretty metallic blue. It's more of a turquoise. Let's see what it looks like. That's pretty. I just love this color. Or we can mix it with another blue. I can't wait to use it because I just love it. This color is so pretty. All right. And we're going to add, I have this silvery white. Let's do some of that. This is kind of a silver white. And I have some of this green. I am using mostly Limitex. Ooh. And do I want to add anything else? I was going to, well, if I need to change that blue, I will. I won't know until I use it. I can make a different blue one. All right, here we go. Just kind of lightly get the colors going. And we want to have a light film of paint over the plate. So we'll cover the paper. Here we go. Now I gotta get my paper. Maybe this one I have. This is a heavy paper. Probably my watercolor paper. So let's just see what that looks like. I know, I love that blue. These books, I was looking at the color of them again, and they have so many different colors in them. My goodness. Trying to make pinky paper for backgrounds for these books. Let's see. Do I need to add a little bit of heat? Not much, guys. Hope you don't mind. Hi, Buzz. Good that you came in to watch me do some gel printing. Welcome, welcome. So this one really turned out green. And sometimes when you get green and blue, it turns yellow. So we're going to have to add something to this. I think maybe we'll just add, not the turquoise blue, but this blue. Let's just see what happens. And I still have some stuff on the plate. I wonder if I should add, maybe I should add a lighter blue too. Maybe add, I need to do, hopefully we won't get too much yellow with the green. Well, oh, this one won't even come out. Now these particular ones here will come out, are just the craft store paint. So I mix all my paint. It doesn't matter to me. I use the good paint and I use the bad paint together. I don't have a lot of craft paint, but what I'm saying is you can start out. Put a little bit of bronze in there. You can start out with, see, this is golden. You can start out with craft paint and it's fine. And then as you progress, if you like gel printing and you progress to another level, then you can step up in your paints and get more of an artist. Sometimes I don't want to do it too much roll because then I'll get those color variations. Like this and this will come out on the plate. Okay. I'm going to mix this anyway. It's not that dry. But I'm going to do it anyway. I don't care. Sometimes I don't have the patience. Now, I don't have any special measurement on this one, so I'm going to try to put it down as close as I can to the measurements. Now, you can get precise with this. If that bugs you, you need to be precise. There are, you can measure everything out and have it precise. If I was doing a gallery, a show, or, you know, I really wanted to do something, you know, extravagant, but this is for me, for my journals, and I just play and experiment. La la, pretty. Let's put a little bit. I'm just going to take this and take this. And we'll do a little bit here too. This is watercolor paper. Pretty background. Yeah. Looking at my other papers, I think we'll just leave them be. All right. Now, let me get my paper. I want to try the canvas paper. It's called a canvas paper, and I've never tried it on my gel print plate before. but I'm gonna try it. Oh, did I get 2 out of there? 1. Oh, I got 2. And both sides feel the same to me. Now one's a little rougher. I don't know. So let's put the rougher one. Yeah, I'm going to put the rougher side. Okay, what do we want to pick this up with? Let's see. Do we want to use a white and a red? Why not? Why not? Let's use, I like that. Oh, we can just use this. This is a basic white. Okay. And I forgot what color I was saying. Red, right? Okay, and how about a little bit? Where's that brown? Oh, here it is. No, that's not it. I have it right here. Oh, it's hiding. Oh, this is actually a bronze. Oh, I had bronze in here. Maybe we'll add a little extra. Is that this is a different color bronze, so let's see. Yeah, it is a little different. There we go. 3 paints. And then you have to wet your brayer, and then take off that paint that you used previously with the paper towel, and see, it gets pretty messy. All right, and I'm going to try this paper. This one is probably going to fit just inside the plate. I can't keep the other side clean though. So it's almost, I think what I will do is when these are dry, and then I will take the opposite side and do a painty paper. So when I fold this into the book, we'll have 2 sides with painty paper. There's no way I can keep it clean. I don't think I can. It's impossible. Okay. We need that to stay a little while longer. We need some heat on here. Hi, Ellen. Welcome. Glad you came in. Oh, I'm adding heat because I work in the cold. I work in the basement of my house, and it is cold. And the paint will dry a little bit better onto the paper if I use some heat. Let's see what it looks like now. Well, this is actually going to just turn reddish. Well, that's amazing. Christmas. Okay, the red is very strong. I'm just kind of painting the ends. I would have to, I think, let me look at it, what the print would be like if I waited and let it completely dry, the paint. Just trying to get some of the edging with a little more paint. I just put it on the plate and touch it again. These are just background paper, so it's, you know. Okay, let's just do this again. There we go. Let me get this. Okay, I guess that's the best. So we've got that one. All right. Let's see what we got under here. So that's what we got under there. So if we want to pull that up, I'm going to have to add some paint and let it dry. Just add more heat to it, probably. Okay. And then I think I'm going to do it. I want to play a little bit with these stencils. So okay. So I'm going to kind of dry this paint on here. And then I'm going to pick it up with a blue. What do you guys think? A light blue, maybe. Maybe I can get this light blue to work. Because I only have, I think this one's an intense blue. Yeah, that's an intense blue. So remember when I started out and that paint, the paint was adhered really to this plate? So that's the same concept here. While I'm drying, let's see if, oh, it's still kind of wet. Whoop! Try it some more. I could just do green with this instead of blue. Maybe I'll do green. I want a dark green like this. I think that's what I need. I could add a little bit of yellow, and I think green and yellow. I'm trying to think of the color. It's been a while since I... Let's see, green and yellow. Green and yellow. What What makes green and yellow? Welcome, Ellen. Welcome. Welcome, Burton Art from Instagram. Ellen is a YouTube person, I think. She is a great person. Oh, thank you, Ellen. Ellen is happy to be here. Is anybody working on any crafts, or are they just kind of watching me? Or are you deciding you want to gel plate as well? Yeah, this is pretty dry. Oh, everybody went away. I accidentally hit my mouse. There you go. Just watching and learning. That's from Ellen. Okay, so this is dry now, so I should be able to put wet paint on here. But I want to add another color. I don't know why. It's just, I feel like it. I just feel like it. Well, maybe these will be more dark. I don't know. And maybe some more bronze. Okay. I think I need a clean towels. Okay. Just going to roll this out. Okay. Now I think I will use, I've got all these old book pages here. And I can just, okay, this one will fit. Let's do this. Let's do this old book page. Oops, I got that one kind of, I got it kind of crooked. That's okay. I can kiss the plate. Oh dear, Vicky. I don't know if this will pull up. Because it's an old book page. But I'm going to try. It smells like an old book page. I tore up an old book. I don't even know. Talks about the Middle Ages, but you know, it was in a pile that was going to be destroyed. So it's one of those free things, and I thought, well, I'm just going to pick it up and use it for my art. At least it'll be used that way. I am pushing a little bit harder because this is an old book page, and I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if it'll pick everything up very well. We'll add a little bit of heat. That always helps the paint dry a little better on the page. Especially when you're in a cold climate. Now, if you're in a colder climate and you like to be very warm, and you might have the heater on, and that's okay. All right. Oh, this is going to be a disaster. The book is sticking to the plate and the paper is coming off. Wow, what are we going to do here? This was not a good idea, Vicky. All right. Well, I can maybe use this for scraps. So we're not going to put old books pages on the plate. Oh my gosh, because it's tearing on my plate. But you know what? Maybe I'll just pick this up with white. Oh, look at that. Oh, no, it's just not working. But let's see if I got anything. Oh, I've got a few. That would be cool collage. A little bit. Let's see if I can get this up. Probably when I dried it. Now don't worry, we can get that up. We can get this page up, I think. So what Vicky's going to do here, you're kind of wondering, right? I'm going to put white. Go-to is always white. To pick up. And let's hope that'll work. Hello, Martha. Glad you came in. I'm just doing some gel printing. But I'm experimenting, like you can see my old book here. And I'm going to have to get a paper a good pickup paper. And that would be my circus paper. So I've got this circus paper here. We'll pick this up. All right. I have no idea if this will work or not. Maybe we'll I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what'll happen. This is a mystery pool. All right. So this is a pretty good strength. It's pretty good. Let's hope we can get some sort of print. Okay, so what paper? Oh, I wanted to try this tracing paper. I'm gonna get this out. It's big. It's by a good company. Tracing paper. Maybe we will do some stencils on that one. Oh gosh. Okay. Gosh, Vicky, that's too hard. Ah. Oh, Vicky. Well, Vicky. I was pushing on it too hard. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's what happens. So this is not ready to pull up at all. I'm going to add a little bit of heat here. So right here, I just was rubbing it too much. Ah. Okay. It's starting to come up better. A little bit of heat. So learn from my mistakes. Don't rub your paper hard. I don't think it's gonna all come up, but let's see. I might be surprised. Still a little tacky, so there's still paint that's not dry. And to pull this, we need it on the dry side. And that's why I'm adding heat, so that the paint will dry. I'm not getting the heat gun very close to the plate. I have about maybe 3 or 4 inches above the plate. Okay, dogs. I do have dogs, so you might hear them once in a while. Amber, Bruno, no. Amber, Bruno. Sometimes my sick dog has heart failure, and she really does not like, she really does not like the dogs bugging her. So we'll see how much we can get pulled up here. It's still kind of wet in spots. Darn. I wonder if this is my circus paper or different. No, it has to be. That's okay. We're just going to pull this up and see what happens. Because I kind of messed up my paper. I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, so that paper does not want to be pulled up at all. And this paper is falling apart. Wowie. All right. Well, let's just pull this darn thing. And you never know what I might get, because some of that wording is coming up on this paper for collage. So I do have some wording on here and a mess. I can use some of this for collage. So we'll just, this is a collage piece. And I think what I will do next, because I got to get this off my plate, right? And I don't want to waste it. That book piece has to come up some. putting the paper back on my back table. What am I thinking? Maybe I should just do this one, do the, looking for my garbage papers. My garbage papers. What's my garbage paper? Ah, of course. My garbage Walmart paper, right? Grocery sacks. Let's see if we can just do blue on here and get the rest of this stuff up. And then I can start on a stencil. I am kind of, there we go. And I might want to use the stencils as fodder to add to other things as well. I don't need to use it exactly like you know, just exactly as a page. I'm gonna try to get the rest of this up. I've seen people collage on these plates and then pick it up with paint. I have seen that. Okay. Let's try that with my good old paper sack. Heavier paper, right? Boy, my hands, oh, I don't know. I'll probably have to take this nail polish off once I'm done. That's okay. I have to put fingernail polish on more frequently because when I work in paint. Let's see, what do we got going here? All right, so we need a little more dry. It's probably better to have it dried in, it's got some pink on it. And just let it dry naturally, but since I'm on I'm just going to take this. Up this little section here. All right. And if it doesn't work this time, I'm just going to clean my plate. Or it looks like I'm not going to pull it one more time. I don't want this. I don't want this to happen again. I'm never going to put old paper like that. I could kiss it to the plate, would probably be okay. But not to pull it. So some of that paper pulled off. And some of that paper pulled off. This is good, good collaging, making pockets, that kind of thing. Cards, background. All right, let's see. I've I've got a little bit left, right? I like that blue. Let's do a darker blue. Or maybe I should just, we got a lot of blue. Let's, got red. What should I do? I'm going to do red. Little, this is a little better full body paint. My husband and I, when he gets home from his gala thing with his business, we are going to watch Blood for My Blood series. It's Outlander. And Outlander is going to be having a series again, one more series for Outlander. Okay, I've got another grocery sack paper. Okay. Oh, that one. So after this, am I going to be able to clean my plate? We'll see. I might just say, this is it. This is it. All right, needs a little bit of heat. Not a lot. I don't want to put a lot. There's a special touch. Actually, this looks pretty cool. Keep those there. Yeah, so these I don't use for the pages, but I would use for pockets and your tags. Boy, that's being really stubborn. Yeah, but that looks good. Okay, we had some more paper come off here. Actually, that looks kind of cool. I wonder if I should, okay. We're getting there. I'm going to add this, so is this silvery? No, that's not the silver one. This one. And I'm going to take that red one and add this color to it. So you want to spread your paint. I think this is a very light paint, so it's going to spread. very lightly. Okay, I'm going to get to stencils. I really am. Hi, Patty. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, Kat. Instagram. Some more people joining in. You can make comments on Instagram if you'd like to. They come on to the screen and I can see them. Any questions? Please ask. It just needs to be drier. Drier. I'm going to try some of these holiday stencils. Okay. I'm going to do it next. So anything that's left on this plate, I'm just going to wash it clean. All right, so what's going on in my chat? If I can get, I'm just not left-handed. Trying to do it with my left hand. Go, Vicky. Girls, girls. Good night, Ellen. Hi, Paint Girly. Glad to have you join in. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Debbie, you would love the Outlander. Oh, I bet if you started watching the series, you wouldn't be able to stop. It's really hard. It's such a good show. And it's been around a long time. So there's a lot of series. Ooh, all right. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but I am going to just clean my plate off now. I'm tired of this part. I want to do some stencils. All right. Oh no, I need a... So this is what we're going to do. We're just going to clean it. I don't have any, well, my baby oil is not by me. It's in a drawer. But at the very end of my plate, I will use baby oil. So, you know, it's just paper. You can, you know, just paper on your plate, paint and paper. And that old book page got stuck. And it's very hard to stop. Once you start doing this painting, it's really hard to stop. You just want to keep going and going and going. All right, boy. Another baby white. I just want that paper. I don't want to put those in my stencils, so that's why I am using a baby white to get that paper off that's stuck on here from that old book. Well, any other plans for the weekend? Anybody have some plans, or are they just hanging out? Oh, you know what I forgot? Oh, I forgot about Cynthia from, oh, what's her channel? Cynthia from Senior Insights. She was doing a program on laughing. And she said, okay, go check out that laughing yoga. Debbie, did you go check it out? The laughing yoga? I'm just laughing thinking about it. It is so funny. So I was doing some exercises of laughing with the yoga on YouTube. My husband says, are you going nuts? I go, no, this is my new laughing yoga exercises. It's going to make me feel better and healthier. It was so funny. So you look like let's see, this one lady says you're going to wash dishes, and and so you're putting soap on your dishes, and I got paint, and you're going like this, and then you're looking at your dish, and you're going, ha, 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 like that, and you like can't stop laughing once you start. And they say to do it for about a minute. Oh, it is so fun to do that. I'm going to have to tell Cynthia. Okay, you talked me into looking at laughing yoga. And maybe my body will be healthier in the long run for being kind of silly. I mean, these people really, you can also stand up and do different kinds of laughs, and it's really something. Okay, I think I have a clean plate now. So how am I going to do this? Now these are paper. Which ones do I want to do? Gosh, there's so many of them. I like that poinsettia and the... Okay, so if I do the poinsettia, and I guess Santa Claus. Okay, so poinsettias are red. This is usually green. These are usually green, right? And red. But now we can paint these little tots red. Should we have it? So let's do red here. And then we'll do some green here and green here. Let's see if that works. Now this, you know, is just paper. old paper. So I'm hoping it'll work. Okay. Never know. I may have to let it just dry naturally. I'm not sure. Okay, we want to use a dark green. I'm trying to think here. Dark green. Hi, Patty from Instagram. Hi, Lucy. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, they're very old, Paint Girly. So we'll see how they hold up on the plate. You checked out Laughing Yoga, Debbie? Oh, wasn't that hilarious? Oh, I was laughing. I did it some this morning. But I think that Laughing Yoga is healthy for us. So I might be doing it. I don't know. If this doesn't work out to be green like I think it should, I can always paint it, I guess. No biggie. I need a littler brayer. Maybe one like this. I'm hoping this will work. I'm not sure if I can use these stencils over and over again. We'll see. Okay, we'll put that there. And then we'll get the red is right here. We'll do this poinsettia and we'll do Santa Claus. We can paint Santa Claus. You know, we can just get him outlined in red and then we can paint the brows and so let's see if this will work. I have no idea. We'll try it and see what happens. I think I got too much paint. Yeah. I don't have a... I'll just pick it up like that. All right. Let's see if I can get the red in here. Ooh, how fun. How fun is that? I actually, let's see. I need a book page to rub this off on. I don't know why I put too much paint on this. Woofda. I'm going to put this on the tracing paper just to see how it's going to work. I'm not sure what we'll get. We're experimenting. We're experimenting. Okay. I'm going to use this rice paper to see what it looks like. I have no idea. We're just going to try it. I do see some wrinkling happening with this tracing paper. I don't know. We'll have to see. This is tracing paper that I'm using here. Still a little bit wet. I don't know, maybe it might be better to pick it up wet than dry. Okay. Is Santa Claus gonna show? Oh no. I can't see Santa Claus, can you? I can see the flower, and I can see some of the... But we could draw Santa Claus in and make that look like Santa Claus. So let's try... I don't want to put any more paint on this. I think I might have had too much paint. Because I really had a lot of paint going. Let's try it again with a little, without any extra paint. Now that's very thin on there. Okay, and the green. I have more time to work only because I'm in a, yeah, I gotta put more green on there. Now this green didn't even pick up. Okay, so I just want a little tiny more green. So at least then I'll have 6 of those. I can cut them out and use them. And I can make edges on them, highlighting the edges in black. Yeah. So hopefully this will work. Alright. I am going to use, what kind of paper? I think I'll just use this paper. Oh, I'm not going to have enough room. Well, pooh. We're not going to be able to pick too much of that green up. That's okay. Let's see what this looks like. This is the circus paper. It's a more, it picks up, you know, the, it's a wet, strong paper. So we'll see how this gets picked up, Mr. Santa Claus. Trying to pick up that flower. I'm trying to pick up these, I don't know, I forgot what these are called, holly leaves. Hopefully this paper will come off my plate. I'm like thinking, oh, please come off my plate. And then we'll try, I don't know, we'll try something else. Whoop. This is a lighter Santa Claus. The shape's coming. I don't know why this paper is ripping. It shouldn't rip like this. I'm wondering if it's a different type of paper that I'm using. Don't know. Well, that wasn't red enough. But I have the Santa Claus outline, and I can paint that. And those are good hollies. And actually, I can actually draw and paint that too. So it's not wasted. Now, the thing is this going to, oh, let's pick this up. Oh, it's kind of late. I smeared it. Okay. I can use, I've got a white one and a red one. Okay. All right. Now let's just hope this will just peel off. I don't think this was, you know, made intentionally for a, in the 1950s for a gel plate. Let's hope I can get this off in one piece. It's sticking. I think that tree would look really pretty. Now I'm going to see if I can smack this together. I'm just smacking that red paint together here. I can use this too for collage. Hi, Lori. Oh, coat it with matte medium, my plate. Is that what you're saying, Painty Girl? Okay. It looks like I have the frame there of it, don't I? Should I pick it up with a different, put matte medium and then... Hi, Lucy, over on Instagram. Welcome. Okay, I will do that. All right. I have acrylic medium. I have clear gesso. Does that work? I've never tried clear gesso. I usually use my fluid matte medium. I don't know. But I think this should be dry maybe before I try it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the print is on my plate. I don't know if you can see it or not. See? Oh, there. But I think it has to dry. I'm only working with one plate. So it would be better if I work with two plates when we do this. Let's see. I do have another plate. Getting my other plate out, guys. I know that some people work like with way more than one plate. So we're gonna switch. This one's yellow. Don't worry about it. Okay. Let's see if this is dry. Yeah, this is dry. That's dry. All right. So we'll stick you here and let that dry. Painty Girl, have you ever used clear gesso on the plate? Just wondering, are you there? Welcome, Lori. So if I pick up that Santa Claus, this is sticky because I coated this one with baby oil, I think, the last time. All right, so we can do the singers. Let's see what'll fit here. We could do these singers and this and this and maybe some of that. Oh, I got another flower over here. Let's see what this one looks like. How much I can get on this plate. Well, let's just, oh, these are little Christmas trees. Well, those would be cute. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, I think I'm supposed to, if I remember right, we want to put this clear. I'm going to try this. I don't know if it'll work. But heck, if we don't experiment, how are we going to know what we like and what works? We need to be experimenters. Okay. So this is a clear gesso. I'm just going to put it on here before I put the stencil on and see what it does. I have no idea. It's supposed to prepare surfaces for paint. If I don't like it, I need a bigger roller for this one. Maybe this. Oh yeah, better. I don't know. We'll try it and see what happens. Okay. I have no idea what color to use here. I don't know if I want to separate all the color out or not. Should we just use green maybe? And see what it turns out to be. I mean, I could, you know, once I get the print. Okay, we could do green here. And then we'll do red for the candy cane. See how it turns out. I don't know. All right, here's our green. I don't want to put too much paint because I can surely do that. And since I have cold weather, I do have some time for this paint. I didn't pick out my paper yet. I'm thinking, what am I going to do for the paper? Okay. We'll do red here. Oh, that red comes out quick. And we'll do the little paintbrush here. Okay. Oop, we're kind of getting in the tree. Oh well. Maybe it doesn't really matter. I can just mix all these colors together. How about that? I don't know. Now, I'm just going to make it see. I'm going to make it a little bit of red and a little bit of green. I guess we don't have to have a green tree. I have a pink Christmas tree. We'll just do that. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, but we will find out. Let's see. I wonder if that's it's rice paper we're using. This is rice paper. Let's see what this is like. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is a rice paper, so I got to be a little more gentle with it. Oh no. Okay. So I know, Painty Girl, that it does take practice, and I haven't practiced on this plate for a good 3 months, and I know it takes practice. Boy, we're not going to even get anything. Let's see if I right. Maybe I am supposed to pick this up wet. I have no idea. This is a rice paper. So I have no idea. Looks like it's not going to pull up very well. I don't know unless I try it, you know? Just don't know. Oh well. This is not pulling up well at all. This rice paper is not good to use. I may have some dots. Well, this was kind of a failure, right? I could probably save a couple trees. And that's about all. All right. Well, let's see if I have a print in here. The people didn't come out too strong. I don't know why. The trees look okay, and the candy cane looks like a part of my light fixture might be there. Let's see. I don't like that rice paper. Let's see what we got. Oh, we've got a candy cane. We've got some of that tree. The people didn't turn out too good, nor, I don't know, that lamp, nor the lamp. Well, we gotta have this dry. So we're going to put it in the back. I think this one's dry now. Oh, how did that get on the floor? Okay. I don't know how you got on the floor. Okay, and I'm going to use my gel medium. Here we go. Oh. Oh. Okay. Now let's hope whoops. Okay, let's blah, 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 blah. Of course I got put a whole bunch on there, didn't I? Okay. So do we just want, I guess, we can just pick out the outline here of these guys. I think if we put this on. And now I could put a paint on top of this, but I'm not sure how good that'll look. Okay, well, thank you for joining and coming in, Painty Girl. Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good night's sleep. I don't know how long I've been on here myself. Before. So let's just, what should we use? What should we use? Okay, I didn't really care for that paper. I wonder what the tracing paper would do. Let's try the tracing paper. So that held up pretty good on the plate. I can be here for 10 hours, guys. Easy. Easy, easy peasy. Okay. Alright. Just gonna see what other kind of paper I got in here. Oh, I wanted to try that on the plate, but I don't think we're gonna have... Let's see. This paper was nice. I've got another nice paper. Oh, I've got two of them. Okay. Well, we'll try these too. Okay. Well, we'll see if this comes up. I hope I am... Has to dry though, I think. Thank you, Penny Girl. Lori, thank you, thank you. Thank you for dropping by. You get some good sleep now. This does wrinkle a little bit, but it doesn't really show it when it... Let's see if it's going to come up. Still not coming up very good. Well, we'll just see what happens. We're going to let this dry a little bit. If we're fortunate, we'll get some imprints. So that is a red candy cane. I wonder what would happen if we put it on this paper. This came out really pretty. Really like that one. I'm just thinking, let's try putting the candy cane and trees on there. I don't want to put too much this time. I don't know if this will show, but I'm going to try. Okay. Oh, I know. Maybe I'm supposed to roll it. I forgot to roll it. I put it on with the paintbrush instead. I'm probably supposed to roll it. Oh well. I forgot this step. Okay. I hate to ruin this paper. But, so if I put it on this side, we'll see, because then I have to cut it anyway, so we're just going to try it and see. See what happens here. I might ruin it. I just want to take a peek. Oh my gosh, it has worked. I don't even think I need to dry it anymore. Yeah, that didn't really turn out too well. I didn't think so. The men and but the tree and the candy cane is there. All right. So we have the candy cane, and we have those little trees. I think what I will do is just kind of take a brush here. Oh, it's pretty stuck on there already. Well, that's okay. So it could do like that, see? And this rigmarole looks just like some sort of drawing, but you can't really see it. Hi, baby. I can't do it right now. No. Let's see if we got anything left on this. I don't think so. Nah. Alright, so let's see what time it is. I might have to call it quits because it takes me a lot of time to do this. Oh my gosh, I've been on here a long time. Alright, I'm going to call it quits. Remember to like and subscribe and leave a comment on the live video. And we've only been on here 3 hours and 5 minutes. I think that's a very long time. So I'm going to call it quits. Let's see. Oh, I probably should show this one. But I can work with that because I can paint, I can draw and paint those in. All right, this one, I only have some holly I can work with. Let's see here. I've got this, it's pretty. I can use that. And of course I can use this and this. And I can use these pretty blue. And let's see what else we got here. Let's make sure this is not quite dry, but these are dry. So I've got all this gorgeous collage paper in here. And then we have this, and we have this, and we have this. And we have this. And I forgot about this one. So I'm going to move all of these, and then we'll pull this as the last one. And I have no idea how it's going to work out. But I'll probably play some more. Just clean up my water, keep this on my desk, and play tomorrow probably. I'm not sure if this is going to come off. Gosh, that's Santa Claus. A little bit. I think I can make it work. All right. Oh, so here's our Santa Claus. I can make it work. I can draw and paint. And then it's going to be kind of see-through because this is tracing paper. I can make that work too. All right. Bye, guys. I'll see ya in the next video, which will be, let's see, Tuesday, 6 p.m. Not sure what I'm going to do, Pacific time. But, wow, I've been on here a long time just having fun. Thank you, Debbie, for coming. Thank you, everyone, for being here on Instagram. I appreciate it. On Instagram, the video does not stay up, but you're welcome to go to YouTube, or eventually I will have it up in Ko-fi in a couple days. The Ko-fi blog is where I will have it. So thank you for coming. I really appreciate all of you. And please remember to like and subscribe on Instagram. And make a comment. Would love that. Thank you so much. And I am going to say bye-bye. Good night, Debbie. Finish. Let's get this hand.